Ask and you shall receive. We've got 3 big games in the first episode of the series, and welcome everyone to the show. We've got Arsenal, Chelsea, and then Aston Villa in the Premier League, and we've got Arsenal first up. This is the lineup. We've got Bello, Sturridge, El Shaarawy, Coutinho, Blaszczykowski, Henderson, Contral, Skirtle, Socrates, Coleman, and I'm keeping Langerak in the lineup as well. Now the big thing is, I just want to say thank you to everyone who commented and subscribed in recent times. I want to say that we are going to continue this series every Friday and Saturday rather, and we're going to make this a quick manager mode. 3 games typically an episode. First up, we take on Arsenal. It's a really big start to the season, and I want to say as well, I don't think I actually told you the results for last season. In last season, I made it to the finals of every single cup and competition. I made it to the finals of the Capital One Cup and lost to Blackburn. But then I made it to the finals of the FA Cup and beat Spurs to obtain the title. Just quickly, as you can see, Jackson Martinez is in their lineup, and that is a big name that they recently signed. Ozil, Walcott, and Giroud and Welbeck actually were all on the bench. So very attacking bench. They have a brilliant side, as you can see. But Jackson Martinez, he was someone that I was genuinely looking at potentially bringing in to help Balotelli and Sturridge and really enforce that strike force, because quite frankly, Jackson Martinez is just friggin' brilliant in this game. Super pacey but very strong as well. Henderson gets on the ball, Coutinho gets absolutely wiped out, but Sturridge with the skill passes man. He gets by Mertesacker and smacks it straight into Koscielny's leg, but then we get a corner off this and El Shaarawy whips it in. Sturridge will be the first to get to that header. What a save off the line, but Blaszczykowski with the rebound. And that's our first goal of the series, tucked away by the Polish man himself, the newest signing to the team, Blaszczykowski, number 11. Now to quickly finish up what I was talking about before the next chance, we ended up in the Champions League final up against Bayern Munich, and they thrashed us 3-0. Nothing could be done there, and we actually got a red card to Mr. Henderson, the man who takes up the reins. Coutinho gets the ball after a Henderson steal, Sturridge up to Coutinho again, and then a nice through ball straight to Balotelli, and this is just too easy at this point. Balotelli, absolute finesse past the keeper, and we're already 2-0 against Arsenal at Anfield. What a start to the season, 15 minutes in, nearly 16 minutes in, and I couldn't have asked for better. If we can just keep a clean sheet in this match, that would be great. All we have to do this season is really watch ourselves, because in last season we also were on top of the league every single week until actually the very last one, where I lost to Stoke City. Of all the teams, I lost to Stoke, and with that loss, Manchester City jumped us and actually took the title from us, and it was really a bad way to end the season. What was seeming like a great season, Gerrard's last season in fact, and I really wanted to win the league for him as well, but hey, it didn't happen, and unfortunate. Coutinho there trying to emulate what he did in the friendly match against Monaco, but did not come off. But that ball from Skirtle up to Balotelli, gets by his man, passes it up to Sturridge, and Sturridge is just going to burst through his defense and make up for the miss that he missed earlier. But Sturridge tucks that one away into the back of the net, and what I've noticed is near post seems to be back in FIFA 15. I don't know if you guys have had this, but you're going to see a lot of goals where I just smash it at near post and it always seems to go in. Even though Sturridge fell over there, he kind of slipped, he just toe poked it in and it just went straight past Ospina's hands. That's another thing. Why is Arsenal playing Ospina in a game against Liverpool? I had a look and Szczesny isn't even injured, so it's kind of that thing where Manchester United do this a lot. They don't even play De Gea, they play friggin' Lindegaard, of all the players they could choose there. And I really don't understand those type of things in career mode. A mean pass to Jackson, but he cracks under the pressure and passes back, and what a save by the fingertips by my reserve keeper. And that's the thing, I'm playing my reserve keeper as well, but he's actually competent. Balotelli bursts down the wing, and you're going to see another one of those near post goals, and that's 4-0 in the 67th minute against Arsenal. This should not be happening, even though it has happened in the past. This is the first game of this season, and that's how it ends. Balotelli, Błaszczykowski, absolute standouts in this match. As you can see, we held 56% possession, and we also had 11 shots with 8 of them being on target, 4 hitting the back of the net. Balotelli picks up man of the match, and such high ratings for the whole team except for Lucas Leiva in this position. 2 goals for Balo, 1 for Sturridge, 1 for Błaszczykowski. And assists-wise, Balo, Błaszczykowski, and Coutinho pick up them assists. Now we're going to move on to Chelsea, and let's take a look at the lineup for this crucial match. Balotelli and Sturridge are the strikers, with Lallana taking his place at central attacking mid, Sterling and Błaszczykowski on the wings, Henderson, Jose Enrique, Skrtel, Sacco, Nathaniel Klein coming in at right back, and Langerak keeping his position between the sticks. Now Chelsea, we're at Stamford Bridge, we're away, and it's up against one of the title contenders, quite frankly. Chelsea basically followed us the whole season last season. It was a real surprise that Manchester City were the ones to take over, because I didn't actually see them until quite literally the last month or so of the season. In fact, I believe by the winter transfer season, I was nearly 20 points clear of Manchester City, so I didn't even consider them. But Chelsea were always 3 or 4 points behind, depending on not if they would draw. Now Diego Costa, as you can see there, he was an absolute menace. That's the team they went with Courtois in goal, Azpilicueta, Terry Cahill, Luis, Matic and Ramirez, Willian, Hazard, Oscar and Costa, and you can see on the bench Fabregas, the likes of Schürrle. It's a really strong team, but we get off to a brilliant start with Lallana cutting inside. He busts it through, and I don't know what Błaszczykowski was doing there. He chested it and he just could not take the shot. Courtois with a nice save on Lallana's attempt on goal though. Henderson was absolutely bossing the midfield though. He passes it back to Klein, and that was, I just really wanted to show you his tackles. He did so much in midfield just to get the ball back. Passes it up to Balo. Balo with a flick pass. Sturridge gets by his man, and at this point it's just too easy with a nice finish to hit the back of the net. And Daniel Sturridge, he doesn't celebrate. It is his old club, but quite frankly I think he should be, because that was a fantastic goal. And this game is the Daniel Sturridge show, because you're going to see a lot of him in this match. Daniel Sturridge, nice finish. A little bit of curve just to get past Courtois. Chelsea have a brilliant opportunity with Ramirez, but they just don't take it. And remember what I said about Daniel Sturridge being the Daniel Sturridge show? It's quite frankly the Ramirez nightmare, because he missed 2 sitters this match. Quite literal open goals, and he just could not even the score between us. So we go to half-time 1-0 up against Chelsea. Good result. Hazard, he cuts inside, and I thought that was dangerous. I kind of backed off a little bit, but I didn't know what to do. It was Hazard on the ball, up to Costa, and I wasn't expecting Felipe Luis to be such an attacking player there, and another near post goal. None of my defenders decided to go on him, and he just had the opportunity, quite frankly, and Langerak probably should have done better there, but hey, it's a near post goal. It's OP in this game, obviously. I bring Barini on at this point. Sturridge straight away from the kickoff. I'm pissed off. I just conceded in the 80th minute. Sturridge still on the ball. You score a near post goal, I score a near post goal. Sturridge with another goal to get that brace. 2-1 up against Chelsea, and actually that's not all the drama in this match you're going to see. But nice finish. Courtois was never saving that. Absolutely smashes it past him. And now we're going to see some drama. As you can see, absolute space for Sturridge. I pass it up. He's got the pace, but I take a bad touch. And Willian with the horrendous tackle. And that's going to be a yellow card. That's going to be a penalty. And hey, thank you very much. We'll take it. We'll put this into the back of the net. Thank you, Willian. You have just given us a free goal. Quite frankly, it's for the hat-trick for Sturridge. Can he do what he couldn't in the Everton match a couple of years ago? Dzeko comes on for Oscar. All the drama. Sturridge, he's gonna hit it into the back of the net. Takes it, dummy, and Courtois saved that. And that's how it will end. 2-1. Sturridge is still the hero of this match. He still does get 2 goals to his name. And we come away with 6 points from 6 in this absolute nightmare of a starting fixture. Arsenal, we beat 4-0. Chelsea, we beat 2-1. What a good start. Our goal difference is looking good. Sturridge got man of the match with 8.3. 2 goals for Studgy D, 1 assist for Mario Balotelli, and we're now up against Aston Villa in the 3rd game of the season, the last game of the episode. This is the lineup. Barini and Lambert are taking up the striking positions with Lallana and Sterling in the central attacking roles. Alan Henderson, Enrique Lovren, Corker Johnson, and Mignolet is making his first appearance in between the sticks. We head into this match with a lot of momentum up against Aston Villa, which isn't necessarily the strongest side considering the opponents we just beat. Lallana whips it in, and Sterling, absolute Superman in the air. He flies higher than the rest, and he's the smallest man on the field. He just gets that header on his noggin, and what a brilliantly placed header. Villa do have a couple of chances with Wyman getting the ball, goes around his man and smashes it into Mignolet's gloves, but Mignolet catches that. Then they get a free kick in the second half, and who's going to take it? Wyman around the ball, Gardner, he smashes it, and that was fairly close. But hey, that's the thing. They're getting close, but no clinical finishing. I bring Charlie Austin into the mix, and he's already on the ball. He gets around his man, dingle dangles, he changes his pace, gets around Akore, and then slots that into the back of the net. It does hit the post on the way in, and Charlie Austin gets his first competitive goal for Liverpool. And hey, it's not an easy task to get around John Ruddy, but he managed to do it with defenders around him as well. And how about Charlie Austin in real life? He is a man in form, which is the reason I brought him in. But if you guys want to see me change it up a little bit, see me bring in some foreign players, I'm kind of going for an English theme here because Liverpool do tend to buy English players, with the exception of Coutinho, as you can see on the screen there. Usually the quality players, the depth, are the English players. So let me know who you want to see in this team. Thanks, and see you next time.